Well, my plans definitely have to change now. I was not planning on it being quite this way, but without a doubt, my plans are now changing. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. For those that don't know, I'm Robbie, and what we have here is mine and my wife Sonia's 6 acres that we're doing life on, which includes some animals. You see goats and cows over there. I'm surrounded by chickens right now. There are more down there. And it's feeding time this morning. So I am headed out here to make these guys happy. Yes, ma'am, Patty Pat. We have 10 goats, 5 cows, 2 rabbits. Not as many as I want. Chickens right now, only about 45 chickens right now. A large number of them are roosters. Get your nose off of that, you get it in a minute. And 2 dogs that guard the animals and 1 dog that stays inside. So that's pretty much a rundown of what we have going on. But every morning we got to come out and feed everybody, make sure water's good, come out in the middle of the afternoon, make sure the water's good, as long as it's hot like this, that is. I left something at the house. Dadgummit. I'm going to make some dogs very unhappy. But, sorry, I'm being pecked on my foot. But this is just our little slice of goodness right here. I'm very happy to be here and to have this area and to have these animals around. We're just trying to get as independent as we can, be self-sufficient if we can possibly do that. And the chickens are a big part of it. They provide different types of food for us, and the cows and the goats. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. But I tried something this week. Big fail. It's not going to work like I wanted it to. That's something that happens around here. That's what happens, when you're trying to do things. It doesn't always work out like you plan on it to. But I did have a very big surprise, and it's still shocking me as to how it's happening, and can't wait for you guys to see that, because it's a little bit crazy in my opinion. It's funny. As you can see, we have a beautiful blue day today. The sun is out. It's behind a cloud. It's kind of funny because it's behind a cloud over this way right now, but you can see over this way it's not behind the cloud, so it's hiding a little bit, but not as much as I would like for it to. I'd kind of like for it to be hidden for a little while I'm out here. But anyway, it's Sunday morning, and I got video duties this morning, so I got to get to church early, so I'm out here a little earlier than normal, which I am not complaining about. I like being out here earlier. It just means I don't get to cook a full breakfast like I normally do for everybody on Sunday, because that's my job. I do food for everybody on Sundays, and Patty says she wants food on every day right now. But I'll show you one more thing when I go down there that I did for them last night. And let me go ahead and throw these chickens a little. They're just scratching everywhere and checking things out, and so little bits running around. Thor's checking her out, making her run. She's having a good time. She's feeling good. She's still so little though. She's so cute. But anyway, so I'm going to take care of that. Like I said, I'll show you something in a second, and be right back, guys. Just going to show you real quick that I did put them some more hay out last night. They immediately attacked it. I like the way there's a little hole right here that they've done out, and I thought I've got to come see what my finger has. So another little treat for them. I'll do this every few days, just throw it out there and let them have it. until I get them moved. And you'll see some details on that coming up at the end of this video. So anyway, you guys enjoy. And I am going to share with you this morning, I've got the rooster back over here in the little coop. He's having trouble again. I might have to give him some more penicillin. I don't know what's going on with him. He was doing great. I couldn't tell which one he was. I mean, I knew which one he was because I grew used to looking at him, but I couldn't tell which one he was by the way they were running around. And then a couple of days ago, he flopped out of the coop, and so I knew something wasn't good. So he's back in here. So he is not being harassed by the others or anything. He just needs to heal again. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna give him a shot today and see if that helps him out some. We'll just try to nurse him back to health again and see if there's anything else we need to do to get him better long term. I think I've solved part of the question of where some of my eggs are going to. There is, and I know Luna did this, there's a hole right here where the fence is pulled up, and they can get under the Bropen coop right there. And how do I know that solves my mystery? Because look right beside that step. What do you see? I know it's hard to see through the fence, but move, dude. And of course, there has to be a rooster running away. See that? There's an egg right there. There's an egg there. And move, Luna. Move, babe. Move. And I don't think you can, I don't know if you guys can see under there, but there's another egg. There you go. See, there it is. There's another egg I can see under there. So I'm gonna have to close that up so that they don't get under that coop and laying eggs. I know that they're probably laying some eggs under the big coop here, but I don't need them getting under there and laying them too. Good grief. Chickens just have to find their spots, don't they? There we go. A little further investigation. And look what I see under there. I think I've got one hen who lays green eggs who likes to get under here. Do I see any more that way? I don't think so. But definitely some over there. Okay, I got to do something about it for sure. All right, so this is my solution for the moment. I put that 2x4 right across there, put that block up there. It's got it pushed up. You see there's not much gap there, not much room for them to get in. I pulled the wire down. There's my problem right there. That's the one that did it. Luna's sticking her head under there. I think it's when I had a rat, and I think that rat was under there, and she was sticking her head under there trying to get to that rat. So anyway, I hope that works for now. I got an idea. I mean, I can use some of these. You see these stakes that I put in the ground over here to hold this down? I think I could probably put a couple in there, and that would take care of the problem. Came in here to be sure that the baby got in tonight. The ramp was laying on the ground, so I just wanted to be sure the baby was in here. Well, the problem is the mamas are not down on the floor. But listen, do you hear that? I hear the baby. And if you look, let's see, look, she's gonna bow up on me. I'm trying, there it is, look, right there. There's the baby's head sticking out from under mama. How in the heck did that baby get up there? That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. How did that baby get up there? That blows my mind. I guess mama picked it up. I've never seen a chicken pick up its baby and put it up like that. That's pretty wild. I'm not sure what to think right now. Alright, so after the baby was up on the shelf with the two girls last night, now look, it's back over here. It is over here by the rabbits this morning. That baby's doing good. I don't know that that baby could jump that high, or if Mama did it, but the baby got down. So this little one is doing great, learning tricks that I don't think it would know if not for being out with the two hens. So cute. It's good stuff. I'm glad they are teaching that baby so well. Alright, so this is the current setup of the electric fence. Now, as you can see, it has come down in that corner right over there. I think something ran through it and broke it, actually. So I'll have to tie it back together. But I have I went ahead and made some provisions. Got some extra of the electric tape, whole roll of that, and some extra poles to put it through. So now I've just got to go out here and rearrange it, and I have an idea of how I'm going to do it a little bit different this time, and let's see if this works out. Alright, I have run into a problem that I was not expecting. So I did expect to have trouble getting the T-post out of the ground. Not a huge deal, well, not a huge surprise. Hold on. But I now have a problem I was not expecting. Notice this one's bent, but you see the spike that's on the bottom of these? I didn't think they would be that big a deal because it's just a spike like that. I mean, it's skinny, it's straight, it's pointed on the end. I thought that won't be too bad. Guess what? It will not come out of the ground. I really thought that these would come on out. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to change this fence right now. I think I'm going to have it right where it is. I mean, I could, well, maybe on the other end or over here or something, add some new ones to it and change the configuration a little bit. But I don't see how I'm going to do this because I can't pull. I tried 2 or 3 of them. I can't pull any of those little plastic posts out. They are in the ground. The ground is so hard. It's so dry. It's just like it's cemented them in. I can get that T-post to move a little bit, but man, this, I don't know. I don't think this is going to happen. Oh, that's a little bit disappointing, but I guess it's the way it's going to be. Well, my plans definitely have to change now. I was not planning on it being quite this way, but without a doubt, my plans are now changing. I tried about 12 or 14 of those plastic posts, and I think I could pull 3 of them out of the ground. And one of them I got to come up, but unfortunately it left the metal part in the ground and the pole came off of it, so that's not worthwhile. So what I'm going to have to do is if I'm going to move them, do anything with them, I'm going to have to wait until we start getting rain. Once it rains for a little while and gets a little better, then maybe, just maybe, I can pull them out of the ground. But right now, this concrete that we have for ground is not going to let me do it. Y'all hear a little bit up there hollering and Patty talking to her. As you can see, I gave the guys a little bit of goodie earlier, and I came back down here because I left the camera down here. I came back down here and everybody comes running, hoping that I'm going to give them something else. They're so funny. They're just hopeful that I'll throw them some more limbs and such, but right now, excuse me, dry spot. Right now I'm going to go back in the house and change my shoes and go to town and get some gas, because the four-wheeler, as I was driving up to it, started spitting and sputtering. So and I don't have any more gas at the house, and I'm afraid some mowing's gonna have to happen soon too. So anyway, sorry I don't get to do this. Not necessarily sorry for you guys as much as I'm sorry for those guys right there. So I'm probably just going to end up putting it back like it was, which I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but on the other side over there, something ran through it, I think, and it's broken. So I'll have to put a little patch in there and fix that. But I'll just have to put it back together like it was and let them enjoy that for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. See if we can get some rain and this other will grow a little bit. But otherwise, I can't do anything else because I can't move anything like I want to. That's the problem with not having had any kind of rain in the last 2.5 months or so. This ground is hard, hard, hard. And so, it is what it is though. So, alright guys, see you next time.